Rocket League
is a game that has seen the rise of many prodigies that have shaped the way this game has been played, Rise of Zen. But today our story begins in the land down under, Oceania. A very isolated environment in terms of Rocket League, sure, but it has not been bereft of its very own talent and its very own prodigies that gave Oceania a name on the RLCS map, such as Hawk, Super Lucky, Scrub and Banana Head on the old Pioneers roster, and Amphis and Fever as well. For today, in this video, I'd like to introduce everyone to a name very well known, AirNinja. A name well known for Sunless On fanboys who watched him highlight an 8-year-old Grand Champion 3 years ago, and well, he's now an 11-year-old SSL in once. There I was one day just randomly doom scrolling on Twitter and boom! Fresh off the page, saw this tweet from AirNinja himself showcasing him reaching SSL in ones, and my immediate thought of course was to reach out and ask if he was interested in playing a show match, which he did seem ecstatic about, that being his father Farlow, who helped communication and stated that AirNinja would be delighted to play. So for today's video I invited Corrupt, one of the oldest SSLs in Oceania, to play against the youngest SSL ever in a best of 5 to see us on top. Will the shiny new name, sure to be seen in RLCS in a couple of years, be the one to take the win, or does old still mean gold? Well, that will be answered in the video. Be sure to watch it all, as it was an intense battle, to be honest. I really enjoyed casting it, and with nothing more to say, let the battle begin!
getting this game started for the first ever show match between Corrupt versus AirNinja. Let's get this showbiz started, because this is a show match that has been a long time for a rerun here due to some prior issues between some technical difficulties I had. But yeah, reset series score, just gotta make sure everything's up to date. But Corrupt versus AirNinja, I've been wanting to redo this show match here. It deserves an encore. But specifically for the YouTube side, it deserves to be redone because my hard drive decided to delete it. But last time, it was an interesting show match, and I think it's going to get even more interesting here with AirNinja's first goal as a Cuxier pin. She took the risk, collected that boost at the last second, and got that ball. Straight power behind it. And then Corrupt win last time. Like I was saying, my hard drive died and the show match got deleted, so I'm having to redo everything. But yeah, for the YouTube side, let's act as if this was the first time they've ever played, okay? Straight up into the air now. Corrupt, he just released his Twitter montage, and this is a great flip reset actually, to be honest. Good speed, and I think he's gonna get his first goal. Corrupt, he's got that dance. Disco ball, gold explosion. What a powerful flip reset as well. He's an old man in the scene, you know. When we wanted to see, does the new talent of OCE overtake that which is so experienced here? I would have loved to have Torsos because he's been the OG. But Corrupt is actually a perfect second contender for this kind of thing as well. Going off from the sidewall now. AirNinja might just be going for a ground pinch, and not the best setup. But it's fantastic talent between both sides. I can't remember who Corrupt's team is there. James, if you're in the chat still, could you possibly let me know? Because I forget Corrupt's team at all, to be honest with you guys. Corrupt now. Going for a quick shot. Snippy between both of them. But methodical it was not. Corrupt could have done a little bit better there to control it, but nonetheless, still faking the musty fake, going from the sidewall. He's controlling that ball. Being clinical is what Corrupt does, and he loves being mechanical every now and then. Not to say he doesn't have it, but he doesn't really. He likes to play it safe. 2-1 now. AirNinja taking the bigger, riskier play here to challenge him right past that midfield line, and what a control from AirNinja to at least get his second goal. This could be a much closer game here today. AirNinja somehow losing to Corrupt with low boost, completely empty tank from Corrupt here, but nonetheless. Great risky plays here. AirNinja now has time to go back. And that's a great shot. What a flick from Corrupt, getting his second goal. As stated, being methodical is Corrupt's game, and he's going to be able to utilize the space effectively here. What a powerful flick. 45 degrees right into the top right corner. 2-2 game. It's tied once again between both of these players. Corrupt, unfortunate set of circumstances for that kickoff here. He completely bypassed his ball and the opportunity for a goal at the same time. AirNinja, great goal for himself, and he's going to be taking the lead once again. It's been barely 2 minutes, and this is the closest battle between these two sides, to be honest. AirNinja taking a risk now once again for a flick. Not the best one, but I think he might just have an opportunity for a second shot. Should have taken more time, but Corrupt nonetheless. Oh, challenged here will be AirNinja, but I think he nearly failed here. Luckily, managed to at least reorientate himself back once again. Otherwise, that could have been a very disastrous second own goal like last time. Losing them off of the kickoffs here. Going from the side wall. AirNinja has the flip to use and uses it effectively just to get some ground here. And once again, taking all the boost from Corrupt's side. Really boost starving him. Going for the musty flick, has enough power, throws off Corrupt's defense and gets that ball in straight to the back of the net. Here we go once more, 4-2. Fantastic lock-in. Looks like the game versus Relic is slowly warmed up. Relic, AirNinja here, and I'm gonna get so stuck on using Relic's name, but he did fantastic. Taking away all the way to game 5. I am not too satisfied with that result, to be honest with you guys. 3-5. Wait, what is this? Incredible. Flip reset, musty thick flip reset from AirNinja. Good decision making, but a bit too close, and it's an open net for Corrupt, who's just going to roll that one in simply for his third goal. Now then, coming in for his possibly fifth goal here off the kickoff. Not the best. Okay, yeah, sure, you can do a camera check on Corrupt. I don't mind. Oh no. Fourth goal. Tied up game once again between both of them. AirNinja, a rough session on the backboard. Boost starved. Same technique, same taste of his own medicine really from Corrupt here, to be honest. That's what he's been doing for a very long time. Getting his fourth goal was exactly the inevitable circumstance or inevitable ending for Corrupt here. Oh no. What a bump. Relic. Sorry, Relic, I'm saying Corrupt. Throws off AirNinja, who spawns a little bit too wide for him to maybe get that save, but what a challenge from AirNinja. Seeing that midfield boost now, and he's gonna have to come in fast because Corrupt is not gonna give him any space to work with. Reading that play off the backboard. What a challenge from Corrupt. Risky play, but this time it works. And straight to the backboard, this ball will go. What a read as well from Corrupt. Perfect shot. 5-4, and now he's got that lead back for himself. Corrupt, who's otherwise suffered a rat race that he had to chase against AirNinja here, and as we can see, he doesn't really like it. He wants to control the flow of the game, and AirNinja now want to do the very same here. Getting the flip reset, might just an ankle snap. Corrupt for this goal. 5-5. That flip reset couldn't have come at a better time, but what a shot from AirNinja. Slowing down the momentum of the ball really caught Corrupt off guard. And AirNinja now taking the lead once again. Might just win that boost battle. No, he actually loses it, but might just be fast enough to throw off Corrupt here. Bumping Corrupt. No, it's not going to happen, but at least he's trying to get in his way. Corrupt now having free space to work with. And up into the air we go. Flip reset from Corrupt. Mechanical flick here. What a save. Actually bounced up perfectly off the post there from AirNinja. Usually he's had some very, very bad luck. Oh no. Oh no. That is tragic from Corrupt. Going from a fantastic flip reset musty flick to flipping that in straight to the back of your own net there. A horrendous own goal to be happening right at the worst of times. Giving the free lead to AirNinja. The youngster will happily take it. What a pinch. Going away once again between both of them. Corrupt now with a lot of space to utilize, and he goes up from the air here, going for a possible ground pinch. Not really gathering it, utilizing his flip to throw it right underneath AirNinja's car, and he's going to be pressuring him once again. Good turnaround from AirNinja. Fantastic use of his power slide here. And now we go, a challenge from AirNinja. Slow one, he's going to be keeping his flip. Does not want to give it away freely this time. Now with some boost to utilize. A powerful flick here. What a save from Corrupt. Popping that one straight off the back post as well, and out it goes. Crossbar down and out it will. Time wasting moment here from AirNinja. Wants to have this game on hand and win it away against Corrupt. And now it's GG's. AirNinja will win this game and take this one comfortably 6-5 after a tragic own goal from the likes of Corrupt, who otherwise, like I said, mechanical and clinical, but it seems his old age is kicking in, and the foster home needs a new needs a new resident today in the form of Corrupt. Awful moment for him, but sometimes bad luck plays into the worst of situations. But AirNinja versus Corrupt doing quite well for themselves, as we could see. In the first game, close one. It is very shaky. I agree with you there, Kyra from the Twitch chat, but I think this game could be brought back. So uncontrolled. Yeah, it does give that feel, doesn't it? But at the same time, I get the feeling that he's perfectly in control of every bit of his movements here. Maybe it's just the car. I don't know why. It's the boost that's throwing me off more than anything. I'm so used to seeing alpha boost with this preset. Aiming for the Psycho is AirNinja pushing forward again for a challenge and scares Corrupt into popping that ball off the side wall, and then a shot immediately that does not go anywhere near the net. AirNinja comfortably saving that off the backboard, and Corrupt once again faking AirNinja, but it seems this time it will not be working as effectively. That's going to be a straight goal. What a shot! AirNinja with his first goal here in Forbidden Temple. Second game. Maybe he can end this off in a 3-0 sweep. Who knows if this is how well it's working out effectively for AirNinja, because Corrupt seems to be having not the worst and not the best start, but this is exactly what kind of thing happened last time. AirNinja nearly losing his lead, and all it took was Corrupt just placing some very sharp goals, and Corrupt now once again back for a ground pinch. Not the best of speeds here, and easily save from AirNinja, who's really forcing Corrupt to his utter limits right now. Because I've never seen Corrupt looked a bit so shaken, ever, to be honest with you guys. Good pop here. AirNinja, I don't think he's going to be able to get that save. What a flick here. And actually, nearly pinched off of Corrupt to maybe save it. But unfortunately for him, it was a bit too close for AirNinja to really effectively squeeze that one out. GG's. Good shot from Corrupt. That could have been disastrous. But nonetheless, it is lucky enough to go in the back of the net. 1-1. Game is tied. AirNinja losing kickoff into his half, getting a bump on Corrupt, and this could be a very tremendously bad decision, but he's taking that risk here, AirNinja, to go for a flick, immediately pressuring him with low boost as well. Not the best of first touches. Seen better from AirNinja. Good save though nonetheless. Not going to be wasting his time. Going for the immediate challenge once more. No boost. Straight to the backboard we go now for Corrupt, who's aiming for a musty flick, but the ball is too far forward. That's a great shot. Oh, it's bar out. Slammed once again, reverberating that echo of that very obnoxious ding in this lobby. Going down low instead, AirNinja nearly fakes out Corrupt, forcing him to utilize every bit of boost he has available in the tank. AirNinja's recoveries, though, are that much more cleaner than Corrupt, but nonetheless does not mean the ball is in hand for AirNinja just yet, as Corrupt still has his tight hands on it, an iron tight grip. Good first touch from AirNinja, hoping to set up a slow play. No flip reset, no bump either. Can't collect the ball at all. Not the best of plays from AirNinja, and as Corrupt here, hoping to set up a shot. This one might just load in. Yes, it will. Getting the second goal for himself will be Corrupt. Great setup, and what a play from Corrupt as well. Fantastic play. It was GG's there for AirNinja. Corrupt's defense finally kicking in. You can this old dog still has many more tricks in the sleeve here, still yet to remain. What a shot! What a play from Corrupt once again, destroying AirNinja's defense, shattering his confidence there, because as an unfortunate set of circumstances, he placed right there just as Corrupt is going for a shot. Could have been a moment where AirNinja should have pushed forward here, realizing that Corrupt is going to be looking for a goal no matter what, but unfortunately for him, it's not going to work. And that's a shot once again. AirNinja losing back-to-back moments here. This is a floodgate that's open from Corrupt. Don't know what this man has eaten halfway through losing the first goal, but it suddenly seems like this is a whole new Corrupt forming in this second game between these two. Corrupt here now, winning the boost battle. Bump between himself and AirNinja now, as Corrupt going away from the corner setup. I think he's hoping to waste some time, but doesn't seem like the plan is going to work here just yet. Up and on Corrupt once again. AirNinja all the way back. He will go. Slow play. Interesting decision, but AirNinja going to be going straight up into the air. Arsenal reset. Just going to be pushing forward, hoping to get the pressure. It's so close for a shot. Maybe I should place that one top right from another own goal. That would have been tragic for Corrupt once again, but pushing forward, so much space to utilize here, and it's an open net for AirNinja. Yo, Nugget! You don't go to school, I swear. No, he does not actually go to school at all. But yeah, how you doing, Nugget? Also, dude, congratulations on the first place in, first number 1 in the ones leaderboard. I saw the Snapchat you sent me, bro. Messages on Discord. Yeah, dude, yeah. It's fair. W. Now, you deserve the congratulations, man. Let me know when you're down for show matches, man. I'd love to have you back again, honestly. I actually kind of want to do you versus Appjack. I think Appjack might not be too... I don't know if he's open, but I'd love to do one with you and Appjack in it. Corrupt with the 5th goal. Simple stuff. What a challenge as well. That's wrong with me, so I could tell Zen when they set up the show match. Well, Zen, ever even want a show match? Ask me when, see whenever. Could you ask Appjack for me? Because I've been trying to DM him and he hasn't responded back to me, and like ever since I've talked to him last time, which is like just before his finals in versus with Dignitas and EU. So that's like split 2. 3 to 5. Let me show match Appjack. If he's down, we could do back-to-back, so you could try and get your revenge here. I mean, a rematch. I'm down to set up a rematch, to be honest with you. Double tap, possibly? Oh, what a shot from AirNinja. 4 to 5. Fantastic setup, showing off his skill set. And up into there we go. Perfect setup, and utilizing the underneath of his car here just to kill the momentum. Make sure Corrupt has no chance of saving it. 4 to 5. What tweet? I'm curious now what tweet you're talking about there, Nugget. 4 to 5. Off the kickoff, good speed with it, but nonetheless the pinch still works in favor for Corrupt, who has a setup now, and he's a bit slow to react to it, but nonetheless that speed is perfect, and again manages to get the ball in. You can send it in. I think you can just DM it to me. Well, actually no, wait, I forgot. What's that? Because you deleted your last channel there, Nugget. I couldn't do it here. You should be able to do it now. There we go. Oh, Zen 0. Oh yeah, wait. Cairo versus Nugget. I forgot. You guys are playing a show match versus each other. 4 to 6. What a flick from AirNinja. This is a fantastic shot. What a play from AirNinja. GG's. This game is not over just yet. Needs to confirm the time. I'm waiting for you so you can tell him. Okay. This is interesting. I'm going to like to see that show match. I'm not going to lie, between you two. I remember what happened last time. Oh, wait. AirNinja wins the kickoff. And he gets a goal. 6 to 6. It's tied once again. Corrupt losing his comfortable lead to the youngster here. Could not have come at a worse time for him, just off the kickoff as well. He's been dominating them previously, and it suddenly seems like he's coming back slowly but surely. Corrupt gonna have to contend with a young buck like AirNinja, who's won his next kickoff. Might just have the open net. That's a demo. This one will float in. So close, but Corrupt manages to make the save here, and AirNinja once again always making those very risky plays and pushing forward with no boost, where Corrupt otherwise still able to be clinical with a fake that I don't think anyone was expecting. That is an unfortunate play there for AirNinja. I don't think Corrupt was hoping to do that at all, but hey, you know what, he'll take it if it works. Caught off guard and backflipping for an open net for DM Jordy's to tell Appjack. Oh yeah, that's a fair point. I can DM Jordy. Simple 50 there, AirNinja. Now having to come back once again. He's tried so hard in the last minute or so, and losing it out to a goal like that is the worst ending for even anybody, even me. Go bump. Might just have the power. No, it's not going to be a simple save for Corrupt, but he's working with nothing in the tank here right now. AirNinja, this is the time to get ready, set, and go, because you got 41 seconds here to make this comeback once again. Oh, challenge from the ceiling between both of them. Looking nearly similar between Relic and Corrupt once again. Sorry, yeah, Relic and AirNinja. AirNinja stuck in a very tight position, low opportunities, going for a musty flick, and an easy read for AirNinja. Now it's time for some time wasting from Corrupt here. Going for a ground pinch. Might not have no boost. Once again, AirNinja left with nothing, and an empty tank is not going to be the most ideal of positions for him. Who's looking for a goal here, hoping to fake out Corrupt, and it's not going to work. GG's. Game number 2 will be Corrupt's game. 6 to 8. What an ending. What a close game too between these fantastic players. I just genuinely felt like AirNinja was coming back here, but Corrupt, a much better ending for him, and it's exactly what he wanted as well. He's fought so hard, and he's not going to give this game up too easily here. Corrupt, the old-timer, coming quite nicely for the second game. Fantastic showing as well in this one. Third game. different setting now between both of them. AirNinja's still in the same Fennec. He's otherwise been changing Fennecs every single time he was losing against Relic here, but now we're going to see, will it work the same idea versus Corrupt, who's come in second game, fantastic performance. Not the easiest of endings, and I think the worst one was for AirNinja, losing that 7th goal, and I think he lost his confidence at that point. Fantastic way to start off this one, though, in DFH Stadium, getting the first goal. Powerful shot, Corrupt had no hope in saving that one. Ball never played again after that experience. It's fair. I used to beg you to buy me games, yes, and I did buy you games. How the times have changed. That's so true, bro, so true. Wait, no, so you do have repo? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying here, my friend there, Nugget? Corrupt, great goal. Getting that second shot perfectly. Off the backboard as well. Corrupt. Big changes on the kickoff. I see him trying to be, oh, content warning. Yeah, it's very similar to repo. Flip reset. This is a really difficult setting here for AirNinja, who's once again tied up against Corrupt. Rough play. I wanted to see some actual engagement in this one here from AirNinja, who's been otherwise kind of distant and trying to go for the demos here in the previous couple of games now, but hopefully we might see a return of it. Yes, it does seem to work. AirNinja, good risky plays, but nonetheless, again, those risks seem to pay off for a player like him. Nobody play with, don't be a snake, it's only $10, who cares? Corrupt once again leading. Sorry, AirNinja once again leading the charge for his second goal. This one not be the best kickoff though, but he still has possession. Gotta watch out for that second shot though. Great save, popping that off the backboard. Corrupt has time. He has space, and AirNinja though has that save in the meantime. Good zap dash to move forward here. Quickly gathering his speed, and Corrupt gonna have to watch out for an AirNinja who's got a full tank and lose that 50 battle, taking his corner boost that just spawned and going straight up into the air here. AirNinja, flip reset. Not the best of pops. Could have just waited his time and let that ball float in, but it's GG's. He loses the second goal again. The lead will just be discombobulated 2-2. .24, 1 minute 30. AirNinja losing that lead. This is the AirNinja that's like 11 years old. You're correct, 100% there, Nugget. AirNinja now. Once again, up into the air. 50 play. Bumps. And an open net. Good zap dash. Good wall dashes there. I would pick him up if he's EU. Oh, for sure. Give him about a year or two and you're getting smoked by this guy on 300 ping. No, you'll see this guy on land, that's for sure. AirNinja's aiming for land. He's had some good land performances as well. I believe Farlow tweeted out earlier, or a while ago. I remember seeing a tweet about him and AirNinja after his vacation from coming back, and he's had some good performances playing on land right now. So AirNinja looking already like a contender for the future of OCE, and if this is what the future of OCE looks like, where he can ground pinch for a goal like that, taking the charge. 4-2, fantastic shot. What a play from AirNinja. Corrupt had no way to react to that one. 4-2. Now then. Oh, what a beat on the kickoff. Corrupt, who has otherwise had his moments on the kickoff here, shaking up here. I think this is the worst he's had. Never not able to make the ball at all here. Completely bypassing his AirNinja, reading the ball up, bounce perfectly from the corner as well. No boost, doesn't matter. He's going to get that shot straight in. 5-2. Corrupt. Challenge. Once again, the fake from AirNinja. Some great kickoff variation, and I should have made note of it. I have not seen any kickoff variations in a very long time, so this is exactly what's throwing Corrupt off guard. He's going to have to adapt quick here, because it seems AirNinja in comparison is playing chess, while Corrupt is still playing checkers here. Fantastic challenge once again. Great play. AirNinja getting completely faking that ball, and it seems might have been exactly what it was needed. Corrupt leading the charge for another challenge here, and it seems it's going to be the worst time yet. AirNinja, no boost, but a hook shot was exactly what he needed. Caught Corrupt off guard so much. 7-2. This is a whole different lead here. And looks like game number 3 might just have an easiest result for AirNinja, who otherwise really had to fight for his leads the whole time, continuously being outpaced by both Corrupt as well, to be honest. Even Corrupt and relic from the previous game. We're not giving it too easy to the youngster. But this game win might just bring back his confidence, which he lost slightly in the game number 2 against Corrupt here. And as we can see, he's playing quite nasty. Unfortunate one on the backboard though. Corrupt. 50 play out, and it's going to be straight floating out, I meant to say. So tired. As it could go, what a roll in. Corrupt missing the ball back to back. That's an unfortunate set of circumstances on the backboard there. That's a GG's. It's game over. AirNinja wins that ball. Straight to the backboard. AirNinja. Flip preset, musty flick. And he gets the perfect play right over the head of Corrupt, but actually gets deleted halfway through his challenge. That shot went in and his 9th goal, near double digits for AirNinja here. But challenging from the ceiling, gets a great pinch straight to AirNinja's corner. And Corrupt now hoping to have a longer lease on the ball as he goes up from the side wall here. Not the best of first touches he's had. Ground pitch actually does work. Pierces the defense of AirNinja, gets his 3rd goal, but otherwise, it's been an absolute dominant showing from AirNinja here, who's come in 8-3 in an otherwise much lower scoring game, and otherwise the actual opponent has been the one to score more goals than him. AirNinja now. Great 50 play. Corrupt bumped once more. That's a shot. Might just go in. No, it won't. Corrupt 8-4. What a shot. What a play once again off the kickoff. Playing that one off the sidewall as well. Not the easiest of challenges. But AirNinja was able to do the same thing to him earlier. 8-4. Halfway through AirNinja's lead. 4 more goals in the next minute or so. Could be possible, but sending him flying is AirNinja as Corrupt goes to the ceiling. And off the backboard we go. Not the best of these, and a demo from AirNinja now having time and space. Doesn't know what to do with it, but he's going to go for a backboard play. Controlled musty flick. Looking like a freestyler. Gets a flip reset. Not the best of shots. Letting the ball right back into the hands of Corrupt. Taking the midfield boost here at the same time. Faking the flick is going to be Corrupt. He might just get his 5th goal. No hope for a save here from AirNinja. He's slowly losing his lead. If he doesn't play this game smart, it will be lost in the next 32 seconds. Unfortunate play, but nonetheless Corrupt. What a shot. 8-5. Corrupt back once again. Oh, great challenge. Good demo. Doesn't want to give him any more space to work with here now. Now then, simple shot, GG's. It's game over. 8-5 will be the final result. AirNinja otherwise, who's had a very rough moment earlier, but finally seems to have come back. It's game over for Corrupt himself in the 3rd game, and we might just see this one end in the next one. Way ground. Gas me on ground after trust. Dude, I have to go to my job. What are you on about? I don't have time anymore. I got a job now. Moving into game number 4. 4th game. Corrupt having won at least one pushes us all the way here now to end this story likely. Otherwise, it's going to be a Champions Field moment between these two. Corrupt otherwise, who's had his moments to shine, but he's also had his very dark moments here as well. Some own goals, some very tragic shots that just didn't go in, and every now and then it's AirNinja reciprocating the very same. But this will be the moment to see, will Corrupt have what it takes as an old-timer to showcase his skills with the flip reset, too soft, and regurgitate it right back around into the midfield here to hand it off swiftly over his car as it rolls over straight into the hands of AirNinja. 1-0 in the first 30 seconds. Drawing first blood is the man himself, AirNinja. The youngster will start us off once again. The 50 play from the kickoff into the hands of Corrupt here as he goes up straight to the air. Flip resets. That is some mechanics to show off, showing He has mechanics and spades as mentioned, but he just prefers to play it safe here. Corrupt going up in the air. Will this be the moment where he goes a bit more outgoing and becomes a bit more aggressive from the side of Corrupt? I want to see a different Corrupt here because it seems we might need that different Corrupt as he slams that one top right corner, and I don't think you could slot that one any better. What a play from Corrupt. Fantastic challenge and beautiful shot. Then hopping on. Bro, you got pancakes? Damn, send some over to me, bro. 50. That is a great kickoff. Could be happening for Corrupt, and that's actually just bouncing out. That's really unfortunate for Corrupt there. Such a great shot. He has some very, very good critical shots here against the likes of AirNinja, really piercing the defense and startling, really, I would have to say, AirNinja there, Corrupt, but once again, missing that opportunity. Needs to make sure every one of his shots of the future now goes in. That's a great flip reset. Not the best of luck for AirNinja, the defense here, but Corrupt's flip reset this time is effective enough to shake up that defense once again. Very odd setup, but it's effective in its effectiveness. I just can't help but not criticize, and just not at all criticize it at all, to be honest with you guys. AirNinja alongside Corrupt in the 50 will work for Corrupt, but AirNinja winning the battle overall and handling that lead like a champion right now the last minute or so. Or say last couple of seconds. Not losing it too early this time. AirNinja now bumping him out. Actually wins the boost battle in his own corner, and he's going to be going for this simple shot. I want to make it deadly enough, but it's too easy for Corrupt here. He's working off of his own backboard once again, setting it up by nicely good control. What a flip reset again! But what a save from AirNinja. The recovery usually not going to work out this time because he knows Corrupt is coming back just as fast. See in the corner boost, and Corrupt going from corner to corner now, hoping to make AirNinja second guess where the ball might just go, and it does work! Fast shot, AirNinja. Gonna have to contend with a man like Corrupt now who's coming in, gathering second wind out of absolutely nowhere here. What a play. AirNinja. One goal versus Corrupt, who's now coming in with a 2-goal lead, and this has been the longest time that Corrupt's been allowed something like this. That was nearly a shake-up here, and really against, to be honest, against AirNinja. Very unfortunate moment for a second. I think fantastic pinch though, I have to say, on the ground, and caught Corrupt off guard, perfectly lobbing it right over the head of Corrupt and getting his second goal. AirNinja. Wave dash kickoffs between both of them. Great 50 as well. The midfield challenge, not the best, but after that, winning the boost battle was a simple matter of biding his time. Does AirNinja get the angle? Yes, he does, able to read it right off the backboard. What a bounce, perfectly floating in the back of Corrupt's net here. 3-3, game's tied. Once again, Corrupt losing his lead. He's had it control for a very long time, but suddenly he's losing it. Corrupt now, all the way to the backboard and up into the air we go. Slamming that ball with some power is going to be AirNinja. Fourth goal, he takes the lead. Straight half game left, 2 minutes and barely enough time for the likes of Corrupt to win for a ground bouncer. Sorry, what was it called again? Plan B, that's what it was. I'm forgetting my freestyle terminology. 4-3. Game still leading on with more than enough time, to be honest. 2 minutes is laughably long in the face of a 1v1 game, as well, there's more than enough time for anything to happen. And AirNinja now prioritizing the ball. Simple shot. It's going to roll it straight into the back of Corrupt's net. Once again, 5-3. It's in. And he'll remind you of your freestyle terminology. That's very fair. I have to ask Smash if he's back for some show matches, to be honest with you. What a great shot. 5-3. 50 there from Corrupt. And AirNinja. Opportunity. Should have taken it slow here. He's had the boost in the... He's had the goal advantage, losing the lead once again. Big mistake to push forward. 5-4, simple shot for Corrupt just to power that ball all the way through to his other half here. 5 goals still for the better, but 1 is not going to be enough. It's a fickle lead for the likes of AirNinja, who's been making big mistakes. That's a simple goal. He really tried his best there from the side of AirNinja. Unfortunately, though, it seems Corrupt watching that bounce, and the pogo from his own corner was not the most effective of decisions. 5-5, lost on the lead. Can we see a return here from Corrupt, who's slowly bringing that comeback? And what a shot! Oh, the goal goes wide with that one. AirNinja. Powerful flick. This is looking like a moxie. Oh, what power. Lethal shot there from AirNinja. 134, but it kind of slipped onto Corrupt's car at the end before it could finally bounce and give it an accurate reading here. But 134 will take it. 6-5 game lead once again in hand for AirNinja, but only by 1. And just barely inch by inch it's been slowly lost. But Corrupt has not given up faith in him. Self here. Oh, Corrupt. Unfortunately, that pre-flip will not work. Could get that touch, and the connection will fail him as the ball goes right over his head. And 7-5, getting that 2-goal lead is gonna be AirNinja. Now, AirNinja, wave dash across between both of them. Corrupt hoping to make it a bit awkward to read here, and he's only going to be grabbing the pads here from the side of Corrupt. And sorry, both of them. AirNinja, what a flick. Incredible ground plays. Really faking off Corrupt, making it impossible to read a play like this. And we might just see this game end in game 5. What a play. Completely shattering ankles as AirNinja, the youngster. Off the kickoff. Corrupt. Slow read, but he's up into the air here. And AirNinja now having the ball in hand, and a very slow flip reset read. Corrupt coming in with speed. Wants to find himself with at least a goal or two to make it life easier for himself with a possible comeback, because there's only barely a minute left and he might just have it. Does it roll in? It will! No, it will be saved from AirNinja. Incredible reactions from the youngster. Those reflexes really coming in time. Ground pinch. Just keep the ball out. Corrupt might just have the second read. Lobs it over the head of AirNinja. Gets the second goal. What a volley. 8-6. Good shot. Gets it in perfectly in time. That ground pinch. Not the best of decisions because it bounced perfectly while Corrupt was right there, able to react in time for that shot. 8-6. 30 seconds left. AirNinja still holding on to those 2 goals, but it's not going to be enough here with Corrupt. If he keeps up this momentum, might just see himself come back. It's not over just yet. 30 seconds is still enough time. Great challenge. This time, a demo here. Corrupt comes back in. Where does AirNinja spawn? It's not going to be enough. He can't react at all. Those 2 seconds of a gap was more than enough for Corrupt to come in, steal the shot, and it's 11 seconds to get his 7th goal. 1 more is all he needs to win this game. Sorry, tie up it up versus AirNinja. The kickoff does not go in his favor, but do we see Corrupt take the midfield boost? No, he's only got 1 pad to work with and nothing more. Dodging those bumps and dodging those demos. AirNinja could be wasting the time. It might just be GG's. It's game over for AirNinja, and it's all done and dusted. Congratulations to the youngster. The OCE then will find himself with the win. 8-5. What a finish to this amazing, amazing 4th game in Aquadome to end it off.
If you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I host these matches daily on my Twitch channel, so follow me there as well. And I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Take care, everybody, and peace.